Basic circuits with phasors. So we are going to take our three basic circuits again, and this time we will derive the current using phasors. So in this case, I phasor is E by R, and E is E naught 0 and R is R0 as we have defined for our standard phasors. So this gives I naught into 0, so 0 minus 0 is 0, and E naught by R I can write as I naught. So in Argand plane we are going to show them like this. So E naught, E was E naught sin omega t, so this will be here, and I naught is also I naught sin omega t, so this will also be here, and both will be rotating with omega. So if we write our current as a function of time, then I can write it as I naught sin omega t. So I naught 0 can be represented as I naught sin omega t. Initial phase is 0, so this is omega t minus 0. And I naught is just magnitude, which is written here also. So this and this are same. Now for the capacitor in a circuit, so current will be E phasor by capacitive reactance phasor. So this is E naught 0, and this we have already defined 1 by omega c angle minus pi by 2. So this becomes omega c will go on top, E naught omega c, and this will be 0 minus pi by 2, so pi by 2. So this becomes again I naught times pi by 2. So this time our peak current is E naught omega c. So again we can represent them on Argand plane. So E naught will be just like here, but this time the current is I naught at an angle pi by 2. So it's pi by 2 ahead. So it is E naught is here and I naught is here. Now this thing as a time function we can write as I naught sin omega t plus pi by 2. So initial phase is pi by 2. So if you put t is equal to 0, it is pi by 2. So just know that I naught for each circuit is different. We are just writing the I naught as peak current. Here the peak current is E naught by R. Here peak current is E naught omega c. Now third, with the capacitor with inductor attached. So I is E by XL. So E 0 by omega L pi by 2. Pi by 2 goes up, it becomes E naught by omega L minus pi by 2. This time we will write I naught as E naught by omega L. So E naught is here again, and current is lagging by pi by 2. So current will be here. So initial phase is minus pi by 2. That's why it is here. So again if we write it as a time function, it will be I naught sin omega t minus pi by 2, because initial phase is minus pi by 2. So you can see that all the three values are same how we derived earlier from differentiation and integration. So the same values we can get from our phasor calculation as well. Later we are going to see that, so these are the simple solutions. Later we have very complex problems we will be able to solve very easily using this.